Welcome to another video. We're up on the wild side and I'm up early today here in Blackpool, and I thought I'd do a video with a bit of a difference. I'd have a little walk around the town early on and we'll see what it's like in Blackpool, early morning, middle of winter. What are we going to see? Yeah, so I'm here in Blackpool. It's around about 7:15 in the morning, January the 9th. Just looking towards Middle Walk over there. I'm just north of the Metropole Hotel. And what I thought I'd do in this video is take you around the town early on. We're a good hour and a half before sunrise, I'd say. And let's see what we can see, shall we? I'm going to walk this way first. Not got any particular plan. Walk past the Metropole. We'll have a look through the town centre. And I'll probably come back onto the Promenade later on. Let's see what it's like in Blackpool in the middle of winter, early on. So we're just going to go this way first, past the Metropole Hotel. I'm going to walk past that building that partially collapsed before Christmas. That was the one that I did the video on that went a bit mental, that video. So yeah, it's a bit breezy this morning as well, but it's not raining, which is good. It's not particularly warm though. So this is a Metropole Hotel here. I did see some homeless people camping in there the other night in one of those doorways. I'm not sure if they're still there. I think actually they are, you know. Yeah, there are some homeless people sleeping in that doorway there. There's not that many people actually that are on the streets. I've not seen that many people on the streets this winter, and there are plenty of there's plenty of help we can get. So I think I don't know what it is with some people. Some people, it's a choice, isn't it? I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one, but there is plenty of help for them. And I think Blackpool Council have got this thing going where when the temperature gets to a certain level, they make sure that there's nobody on the streets. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, I'm just coming up to Queen Street, just opposite where the cenotaph is. I don't think that will show up on the camera. So we'll have a look up here, shall we? Queen Street. Now, I've featured this a few times on my videos because this is a very popular street for pubs and clubs and eating places, and as you can see now, it's yeah, it's a bit different at this time in the morning, although there might be some stragglers from last night, we'll see. A very popular bars here. We've got Walkabout, Crazy Horse. Shadow Bar. Bar 19. Got this new one here that Collins featured. It's called Sherlock's. Collins featured this one. Might have to go in there sometime. What do you think? Yeah, so we're heading up Queen Street here in Blackpool. We're walking around the town. It's about, we're going up to 20 past. So it's just over an hour before sunrise here in Blackpool, Sunday, 9th of January. I just want to show you around this area here. Now we've just come up to Abingdon Street, and I just want to show you what's going on here. So we've got the Central Library over here, grand building there. But as I pan round, opposite that is this purpose-built job centre here, which has been empty for years. I have no idea what's going to happen with it, but that has been empty for a long time. And as I pan round further, there's a shop on the corner here. This used to be a very popular shop called Cave's Corner, They sold all sorts of stuff, handbags, all sorts of like gifts and things like that. And now it's a tattoo studio. And just over here, this is a building I've featured before. There's like 3 hotels in one building here on the corner, and these have been derelict for years. Look at this, right opposite the Central Library, one of Blackpool's grandest buildings. We've got this here opposite this. Gary Copeland, world famous tattoo artist. It looks, I must say, it looks really posh, this shop here. But I'm not one for tattoos myself. What do you think? I can see the blue in the sky now. The sun's starting to light the sky. This is the back of the old Woolworths store, which is now Home Bargains. I'm heading up to Dixon Road, where we might get a little glimpse of the hotel that they're building on the tram station site. We'll have a look. We might not be able to see it very well because it's still quite dark, but we'll have a look. Okay, so I'm now on Dixon Road, looking north there. It's about 20 past 7 now, an hour and 10 minutes before sunrise on a Sunday. Here in Blackpool, looking towards Funny Girls there. Isn't it quiet? It's quite eerie, isn't it? I actually believe that the most dodgiest time to be around town is this time. Looking towards the tram station here. Let's go and see if we can see the hotel. I think we can. So I'm just going to head up this street here now, Queen Street. We're heading up through the gay village here. We've got Chaos there, the entrance to Flamingos, and just up here we've got the Flying Handbag. And I think we can get a little look at this development here through the fence. Let's have a look, shall we? See what's going on. Check this out. This is a Holiday Inn hotel which they're building here, central Blackpool, as part of the new tram station complex. Look at this. I wonder when it'll be finished. Tell you what, you can really see that blue in the sky now, can't you? We're just about on 7:30 now, an hour before sunrise. I'm just about to go past Mark Kelly's here. Mark Kelly's a bit quieter than it normally is. It's a bit of a mad place, Mark Kelly's. Yeah, at night. So I'm now on Talbot Road, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down this way. Let's head this way, shall we? Along the tram tracks. These are of course the tram tracks. We're going to bring the trams up to show you around. It looks so different around here now. Does anyone... Oh, I'm sure you remember the store that used to be there, the big Wilko store and car park. It was absolutely huge, and now they're building all that there now, aren't they? So I'm now heading down Talbot Road towards the North Pier. There's a shop over here called Heron Foods. I see quite a lot of these around, but I've never been in. Has anyone been in? Are they any good? So I'm now walking down the tram tracks here on Talbot Road. How long is it going to be before we see trams running up and down here? You know, the weird thing is that Blackpool used to have a tram system that went all the way through town, and now it's only on the Promenade. They dug all the rest of the tram system up, and now it's taken them so long, years and years, just to build this section here from the Promenade to North Station. It's unbelievable, isn't it, really? And when I was in Manchester the other week, they literally built that tram system there from scratch in about 20 years. So I don't know, it just seems to be really a slow job. I just wanted to show you this view now. We're looking towards the Winter Gardens down Abingdon Street there, yeah, the Winter Gardens. Here's a building on Talbot Road which I've never took any notice of before, and it looks quite grand. Strange kind of building because there's no door on this section of it here. It does have a cross, it's connected with the church, so this must be the door here. Yeah, look at that. Looks kind of, I'm not really sure what the date of that building would be, but anyway, this shop here, which is connected with the church, is called the Repository. And I've showed it before in a video. It's got one of those sun shields in the window, those orange, remember, you used to see them all the time, like an orangey yellow sun shield, that when you go in the shop it looks kind of very kind of orangey. You don't see those anymore, do you? And this is the church here, and there's a phone box outside which looks quite well preserved as well. Yeah, so this is the Sacred Heart Church here in the town centre of Blackpool. And just the other side of the Sacred Heart Church is this building here, which I believe is connected with it. It was probably a school. What do you think? It's called the Little Black Pub. So this was probably a school connected with the Sacred Heart Church. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, I don't really take much notice of these buildings. But you can see the spire of this one for quite a distance. It's got like 4 pinnacles on the top of it there, can you see? Okay, now from a church we go to a bit of a contrast. We go to a nightclub, the Trilogy nightclub. Yeah, this is a Trilogy, and before this it was Home at HQ, and before Home at HQ it was Rumours. Anyone remember Rumours? Yeah, it was Rumours for ages. Very popular pub, Rumours. Okay, so I'm now in Talbot Square. I'll just show you around. That's looking up Talbot Road, where I just come from. This is the Premier Inn. That used to be Yates's Wine Lodge, of course. And I'm just panning round now. Looking up Clifton Street there. This is the Town Hall here. And the Town Hall used to have a spire on the top of it as well. You can see it on old pictures. It used to be like a 50-foot spire on the top of there, the Town Hall. And as I come around this way, we've got the Clifton, the old Clifton Arms Hotel there. And obviously we've got the North Pier down there. And on this corner here, we've got the Counting House. And just this side of the Counting House, on the other side of the Strand, is the old Royal Bank of Scotland building. I'll tell you what, I can really hear the sea now, the roar of the sea, so the tide must be in. Anyway, let's check out the promenade, shall we? Okay, so I'm now on the promenade again, and just looking back up Talbot Road there where I've just been. Look at all these bollards here to stop people driving up Talbot Road. I wonder when they're going to get these trams going. I can't wait. I'm just opposite the North Pier. Let's go and have a look. It's all in darkness apart from the big screen. So we're just going past the North Pier. We'll check out and see if we can see the sea. The tower's lit up anyway. We're now about 40 minutes away from sunrise, and you can see now that the sky is starting to brighten up now. We've got Joe Longthorne up here, look. One of the stars of Blackpool. The late Joe Longthorne. Yeah, the tide isn't in, funny enough. It's probably about halfway in, but it's making a heck of a noise. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. Just listen to that. Yeah, so I'm now on the promenade. There's the old Clifton Hotel there now, which is now the Four Shores Hotel. This is Feldman's Arcade building here, the old music hall that used to be back in the olden days. And next to that we've got Eden 2 and Shenanigans there. Just over there we've got the old Robert's Oyster Rooms here, and next to that is this building here, which is still in scaffolding. Hey, look at that sky lighting up now. We're about half an hour away from sunrise. The tower's lit up as well. Look at this. I think the tower was lit up all night. let's take a look down here, shall we? Towards Market Street. This is Brilliance, by the way. See that there, Brilliance? This is actually the start of Brilliance. You know, the light display that goes up Burley Street. Although saying that, this isn't actually Burley Street, this is West Street. We're just about to go past the Mitre pub there, the smallest pub in Blackpool. I'll tell you what, I'm holding the wind up here behind me. And on the other side of the Mitre is Nobby's Karaoke Bar. I'll tell you what, it's banging down here on a night, on a busy night. It is absolutely banging down here. Yeah. I'm just coming up to Market Street now. Going past the Wetherspoons on my left here, the Leighton Rakes. Brannigan's on my right. So I'm now on Market Street. People setting up here. There's the early bus. That view of the towers. Great view of the tower down here, isn't it? It's all lit up in yellow. I wonder if there's a reason for the yellow. But anyway, here's a look around. Obviously we've got Revolution over there, the Super Bowl place, Brannigan's here, and the Leighton Rakes, Yates's. Let's take a look up here, shall we? Burley Street. I'm just following my nose in this video, there's no plan. Okay, so I'm now on Corporation Street, just outside the main council offices here, Blackpool Council, and the job centre there. And just over the road from there, it's quite a distinctive building. It's been here as long as I can remember, the NatWest Bank. Now we do have a lot of grand old banks in the town, but this one's a bit different. It looks a bit more modern, and I quite like it actually. What do you think? It looks like it's got a new sign on it as well, the NatWest. Yeah, we do have a lot of really grand old banks, but this one here has got like a modern, can you see? Like a modern kind of these brick columns here. Yeah, so that's the NatWest Bank there. And now we're on Burley Street, and I just want to show you this building next door, the Barclays Bank. Just look at this building here. This is, wow, this has got to be the most impressive and well kept as well, because it's still a bank, of course. I'm not sure what it was originally, but it's Barclays now. But just look at this building here. Like I say, these are the things that you don't really take much notice of. It's got a sign, it's got a crest at the top, and it says Union Bank up there. Union Bank at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, how about that, What a grand old building. Yeah, so how about that, That is a grand building, isn't it? Anyway, I'm now underneath Brilliance. Check this out. This is the light show here on Burley Street, and this was built, 20 years ago, and it was meant to sort of reinvigorate this street here, because of cafe culture, you know, seating outside, all that sort of thing. I don't think it's really worked. I mean, give it time, it might do. I think it's had some effect, but I don't think it's really had the effect that the council really wanted. It's not really brought people to this street myself, but it is quite fancy, and if you're in Blackpool, you want to check this out when it's going off, because it is quite impressive. The old music and the lights, these lights all project patterns onto the floor, and it's really, really good actually. I have included it in some of my videos. If you're a fan of horror movies, you want to check out these places here. Screaming Shake Horror Cafe on Burley Street, and next door to that is the Crypt. Collectibles, clothing, merchandise. Okay, so I'm now on Abingdon Street, looking towards the old Yorkshire Bank, which is now a Virgin Money. This is another modern bank building here in Blackpool. Yeah, that was a Yorkshire Bank for a long time. This is St John's Square, and there's St John's Church, and the Christmas markets and the tree, they've all gone now. Yeah, that's all finished now, and we're just in front of the Winter Gardens, and there's quite a queue of people going in, so there must be something going on here. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of people going into the Winter Gardens. Yeah, we're just past 8 o'clock in the morning now, and the battery's running out on this camera, so I'm going to have to finish this video soon. We'll finish it down here back on the promenade, I think. Okay, just thought I'd show you this before I head onto the promenade. That's the Grand Theatre over there, and there's Nando's on the corner. I'll just show you this little section here before we head onto the promenade. A couple of grotty looking buildings here. We've got the pound shop there. There's an empty shop next door to that. There's the tower again. You can see that sky really lighting up now, can't you? About 15 minutes before sunrise. That's Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut here in town. The Pizza Hut that's on the main road into Blackpool is shut down. Yeah, so Pizza Hut are closing restaurants. They don't seem to be keeping up, do they? Anyway, let's head on to the promenade and I'll wrap up this video. Okay, so I'm now back on the promenade again, looking towards the North Pier, and you can see it's quite a bit lighter than it was before, and it looks a bit like the tide. I'm not sure if the tide's going out or coming in. This is the Beach House Bistro, one of the most exclusive bistros here in Blackpool. If you're looking for upmarket nosh and beer and drinks, this is the place to go here in Blackpool. But we've got Viva over the road, of course, for your entertainment. #1 on TripAdvisor. Looking towards, this is where Lewis's, anyone remember Lewis's? That's where Lewis's used to be. It was reduced and made into that carbuncle. Don't really fancy that building myself. Here's a tower, of course, all lit up in kind of like a yellowy orange. Anyway, let's have a little look what's going on here before I finish. They're obviously taking apart this Blackpool by the Sea. We've got this big bauble here, Christmas bauble, that they're starting to take down now. And just over here we've got Spyro. They'll be dismantling this soon. We'll have a look on the comedy carpet. They've already taken some of the Christmas huts away. It's all over for another year here in Blackpool. Okay, so here's a look around the comedy carpet, and as you can see, there's no star flyer. No glice rink. Oh, it's very different to the last time I was there, isn't it? Half of the Christmas huts have gone. They've still got the light pool projection unit, but they are taking bits of it away. On this side, there's still one Christmas hut remaining there. No more Winter Wonderland. It's all over here in Blackpool. Well, this is the glice rink, all packed up and ready to go to wherever. Yeah, I think it was a big success, the glice rink. It seems to be loads of people going on it. It was all free as well. Let me know if you went on it. I think it'll be back next year. So there you go, that was a little look around Blackpool here on a Sunday morning. The sun still hasn't risen as I'm finished this video now. It's around about 8:30. And just taking a look around the town centre, middle of winter, out of season, and also we've seen what's going on here on the comedy carpet, dismantling all the Christmas display here. Anyway, something a little bit different for you. I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.